Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Knock on the Coffin lid. There's been a patch. It was a relatively small patch, but it did introduce bug fixes, some new items, and a little bit of rebalancing. And since the last time I played, the developers have announced their intentions to bring about the nerf bat. Now it is of course official that Vanadis, our brave heroine, is receiving a rework this year sometime. They've begun the long, I'm sure, process. But Best Boy Bjorn will not escape the wrath of the nerf bat because they feel he's a little too strong. And this surprised me, but I'm kind of inclined to agree. Best Boy Bjorn is quite powerful, but I think the bigger issue looming over my favorite Lycan is the mechanical interaction between the Lycan form and the elephant form. So today, we'll be playing as the Stray. Last time I was playing at Madman, and I was kind of struggling with the curse mechanic for Bjorn, but what if you just don't have to deal with it? As the Stray, you gain Internal Thirst instead of the Scourged Lycan if you end your turn in the Lycan form. This stacks up to 5 times. Each stack means you lose 2 HP at the end of your turn, and if you get to 5 stacks, you get a Mind Breakdown. I originally did not like the Stray, but it has grown on me. So we'll see today if on the hardcore difficulty, we can make it work. Before the nerf bat comes. Now this is my second attempt recording this episode, because of this particular individual. Going on the right side is dangerous for any of the Bjorn variants, because they don't have a whole lot of skills. So when you're fighting an opponent like a dwarf or the troll that wants you to play cards of different types, Bjorn doesn't have a lot of those. So my efforts to go to the right were kind of thwarted. But can I try again? And you better believe I'm going to. Because I'm not the kind to give up. Now, have you never seen Bjorn before? Best Boy Bjorn is unlike most characters in roguelike deck builders because he does not have energy, or mana, or crystals, or whatever you want to call it. He uses his health to deal his cards, and that's part of what makes him so powerful. If you can find a way to reliably heal, you can just kind of draw ad infinitum.
They washed with their own
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
But
the downside
to
to Stray is that the Stray Bjorn doesn't actually have a whole lot of built-in healing. The best way is through Drink Blood. By default, anyway. So we'll want to find ways to inflict bleeding in order to sustain ourselves by dealing damage. Kind of like this. This also wouldn't be a bad one. Ooh, gain Balm and Steel Strength. I do like Deep Laceration as well. This is a fun card. Honestly, all of these are pretty good. These are all quite potent. I think we're going to go with Deep Laceration because our current bleeding effect is not coming from our deck. It's coming from the axe. So if we lose the axe, we lose our bleeding. And as mentioned, that's our key way of sustaining ourselves as this variant of Bjorn. I ran out of drinking water. Exhausted with thirst, I came across a dirty, fetid puddle. Fortunately, in the guise of a wolf, the world around is perceived quite differently. Wolves do not know what disgust is. Drink it as a wolf. And we're back up to full health. Great. That event, by the way, if you run into it with Vanadis, there's like a bomb at the bottom of that river. It's so funny. Ah, the talk of the town. So this is the exact reason why it's dangerous to go to the right as Bjorn. Because when you play 2 cards of the same type in a row, the dwarves gain Berserk. Now, unfortunately, as you can see here, Bjorn doesn't have a whole lot of skills. But in this particular situation, there's only one dwarf. Ooh, this would be good as well. Inflict 2 bleeding. Inflict 2 additional bleeding for each buff the target has. Ooh. Interesting. I think we want to go with Bloody Sweat, though. It's going to be hard to play this initially, but that'll be a key factor to our long-term goal. 2 elves had captured a dwarf somewhere and were dragging him back to their camp. For some reason, one of them thought I'd be eager to help take that fat guy to the outpost. Don't know why. Bjorn hates elves, and so do I. He should have kept silence. I hate elves. Yep. Damned lichen. And that's why. Bjorn is a lichen. Oh, great. Draw all of those, turn 1, good job. As a lichen, he is basically... He can't control his werewolf form.
Ocean of blood.
An ocean of blood, huh? You know what? I'm just going to transform. Screw you. So the elves do not respect him and use him kind of as a weapon of war. Eventually, the lichen curse can consume the character and drive them to complete madness. Now, typically, as any other variant of Bjorn, by staying in the lichen at the end of the turn, we would have a curse in our deck, and I'd be very sad. However, as this variant of Bjorn, we're just getting this stacking debuff, which our support card, our starting support card, can reduce. Show me the healing. Beautiful. I got rid of the elves and got the bound dwarf as a reward. I can eat him to restore health, or I can train. Let's upgrade a card. I hacked the dwarf into bloody pieces while honing my fighting skills. That's new. The dwarf tells you, or gives you something as one of the characters. Is it a Percival? Now, I'm interested in upgrading Drink Blood. How does this upgrade? Ah. We kind of want Instinct as well. It's one of those characters where upgrading everything is very good. To be fair, this isn't... I think Instinct is more important than just +2/+2. Instinctive is a unique Bjorn effect, and it is part of what made him so powerful. They had to nerf it a bit. Deal 6 damage and restore health. Yep, I'm in. Mine. Mine. Okay. Okay. So we have the Troll's Helmet, which gives 2 bomb. Which is very new. This used to be part of a set. It is no longer. The Troll set. Bits and pieces. The Armor of Invincibility is unbelievably good on Bjorn. Immune for the first 4 turns, block cannot be gained. This actually had to be nerfed. And it sounds incredible, but it was even better before. I think it was immune for the first 3 turns, and then every 6th turn you were immune as well. Now it's just for the first 4 turns of combat you are immune, no questions asked. For Bjorn, who uses his health pool to deal damage, that is exceptional. Supremely exceptional. And I am resisting every urge in my body to take the Armor of Invincibility because we have the Crimson Claws, which are, first of all, a set piece. Second of all, a very good set piece for a Bjorn that likes to bleed. So gain 1 bomb for every bleeding enemy on the battlefield. That will slowly heal us up. But as we get more and more of these pieces, we hopefully will find success. Additionally, this also gives us our bloodletting from the axe, and it gives us a lifeblood, which removes the target's bleeding and heals us for each stack of bleeding removed. If we are in a sticky situation, that can provide us with so much regeneration. It would be beautiful. I don't know why there are elves here, if I'm being perfectly honest, but that's okay. Who knows? Who knows? I actually have quite a lot of healing now. And thanks to these assholes, I immediately transform. What? Who likes pain? Now, because I'm going to kill this guy, I can take the life away from him. Or, excuse me, the bleed away from him if I feel like it. With lifeblood. But I don't really. Let us gain a spirit. So as you can see, using Instinctive, you can still gain Curse of the Lichen as Stray Bjorn. It's just not something you really have to deal with. a lot. Now, we can drop out of our form, and we will. Using that lovely talent. Talento. And we will heal to full. With, well, close to full. With Drain the Juices. Now, I never do Scarring builds. I don't like them. But if there was a variant of Bjorn to do Scarring, it would be Stray. Because Scarring only activates if you are hit in the Lycan form. And every other variant of Bjorn, of course, does not want to be in the Lycan form at the end of their turn. But we're going to go with Drain Strength because I think that'll be funny. Literally no other reason. And we are fighting the best. I should have mentioned this first. Going right, we're fighting the best character to be fighting here. As Bjorn. Two dwarves were dragging a huge chest. When they saw me, they didn't throw down their load to rush into battle, as is their custom. Two of them stayed to watch the trunk, and one came toward me. I found it all strange, because there was nothing too important in that chest. What if I run away? I started running away, but the annoying dwarf kept following. Interesting. Well.
Did you decide to have a rest?
What? Is he not supposed to lose 2 strength? I'm confused. No, that's fine. I technically could have, not played that card. It's okay. It's expensive to play this, but I'll play it.
You have acquired a taste for buffs.
You're right, I have. Oh, that was easy. Good job, Bjorn. Ooh. Do I want to do Thorns? I feel like we're not doing a Thorns build. But it could be funny. And I think I feel like I have enough healing. I don't know if that's if that's true. But I do have a lot of healing. So I think we'll take the Thorns, because Thorns is fun. So if I run away, I only have to fight 1 dwarf. But I don't get the chest. Interesting. Oh no. Oh, dearie me. Having noticed me from a distance, 3 short bearded men saddled their fly-speckled goats and moved towards me. They almost killed me with their appearance, but I somehow managed not to die of laughter. My reaction annoyed the brave short creatures. They scowled, spurred their horses, which rushed at me, cheerfully shifting their hooves. Now, I don't like this fight for 2 reasons. 1, it's a hard fight. 2, there is no option to not fight. So we have this guy. Gains 1 fury. Okay, so I can actually give them fury this turn. Which means I misplayed this. Oh, I'll get an award, sure. I should have done that first, just in case it rolled exposure. I'm trying to kill this guy before he taunts. Which did not work. However, we are in a situation... Oh, it did work. I lied. Because we turn into a beast, we drink his blood...
Not a chance.
And then we chill. I could drink more blood, but then he's going to hit me for 18? Is that worth it? Not really.
Did you decide to have a rest?
No. I'm just bing chillin', Mortis. That was very convenient being able to kill the buffer back there. Well. Hopefully we never get mental breakdown. Mind breakdown. But if we do, what happens is our entire deck burns. All of it, the whole thing. Is gone. Lost forever. Well, not forever, for the rest of that combat. But this is gonna hurt. Let's not give him Fury as well, shall we?
You're not going to survive another blow like this.
Thanks, Mortis. However, think we'll be okay?
He lost too much blood.
There is a card type called Ashen. Oh, this used to be interesting. The Ashen cards. This would put my healing to the test. Are cards that appear only when you are insane. I'm going to try this. This card has changed like 3 times. Now it's ethereal, just draw 2. But it costs 5 notches, so if we're in werewolf form, it would take all of our werewolf form. Or it costs 10 health, which is a lot of health. Armor. I get a stun. Don't have a hat. Or now, cloning talent cards can be very powerful. For Bjorn, most of his talent cards involve bleeding, which wouldn't be bad. I also love the Sword of Weakness, but I don't have a good... I'd have to get rid of my claws. Honestly, the Sword of Weakness might be worth it. Like, if we get the Sword of Weakness plus the Sword of Champion, mwah, magnifique. We'll take it. We also get the Dwarven Grog, which gives us better prices, which is whatever. I guess I'm going to do this. The Sword of Weakness is so good. It is not to be underestimated. I wandered into someone's camp. The owners were already dead. What a pleasant surprise! There were lots of mushrooms around the camp. Mortis is talking. There are lots of mushrooms around the camp. I picked some, roasted them on the fire, and ate them. I didn't know you were so knowledgeable in mushrooms. I'm not. But you could have accidentally eaten a poisonous mushroom. So what of it? I would have just met you a bit earlier. That's my boy. Okay, so here's the question. Do we upgrade gut feeling? Because if I'm going to spend 10 HP, this better do work for me. Fine. Let's do it. Time for the Troll Tamer. When the Troll Tamer ordered his pet to attack me, saliva started dripping from the furry monster's mouth, as if it had been offered a free meat pie for dinner. Just wait, buddy. I'll feed you. Just not myself. So the reason why I said this is the best fight for Bjorn.
Trolls are the most innocent victims of war. But you hardly think about that when one of these monsters is coming at you.
Coming. The reason why I said this is one of the best fights for Bjorn is because this is the only fight where Fury from the dwarf benefits you. However, this is kind of new. I don't know how new, though. The Elder Troll also gains benefits from it. So if you trigger this guy's Fury to attack the Troll more, you trigger the Troll's Fury to attack you more. Kind of like a spiral downwards, you know?
Didn't fight fair. That's good.
However, I do have the Sword of Weakness. So maybe I don't give a shit. I'll smash ya! I'll mash ya! I'll eat whatever's left of ya. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? I haven't. I'm gonna wait 1 turn. Well, I'm gonna let him trim storm me. That gets rid of my 1 stack of Eternal Thirst. We draw our Drink Blood from the discard pile because they're beast cards. We get Gut Feeling again. This should actually allow me. Hold on. We're in? We're in. We're in. We're in. We're in. Because they're about to transform. The question is, what do I want to do here? I think I have to kill the troll. Man, I should have hit this on that guy. He's almost dead. There we go. How much damage is this? 1836. A lot. I don't think he can instantly hit me with this. However, because I'm not sure.
You have one less enemy.
Okay, good. That's what I thought, but I didn't know, you know? Of all the ferocious cards, this is the best one, I think. Each turn gain 5 block and 4 buff. This is sketch. The way... I just thought of a way to counter this, though. Add 4 curses to the deck, gain 1 immune. No. I don't really want any of these, to be honest. The way to counter this would be to find a way to have ward. Because I could use my ward to absorb the disarm. These are all kind of sus. Like, this is the best option. Because it's a draw and a heal, although it will never heal for as much as it costs to play. We'll take Ferocious Agility. Because it's not sus. Literally the only reason. Lightning can be exceptional if we can draw properly. Brilliant card, gain 5 strength for 1 turn. But why do that when you can just have strength, you know? Gain 2 strength every time a burden card is drawn. These things. I get 5 of them? No, I'm good. No, I'm okay. Actually, now that I think about this, that might have been the play. Because I have 4 strength from the amulet. If I'm in Lichen form, I have 5 from the Lichen form. That's 9. Then I draw a burden and I immediately have 11. I think I should have taken that. Oh, that's fine. Does this reduce your cost? It does. Not playing that for 10 health. Are you insane? I'll draw 4 for 10 health. That's it. Elven Ale, thank you. Oh, interesting. So far this hasn't been an issue because we've been able to control our Eternal Thirsts. This is expensive to play. I think I'm just going to skip this one. I left my homelands once again, but this time I had no regret. After elves chased me away, I missed my woods for so very long. But that's in the past now. I have no love for this place anymore. It has long ceased to be my home. Alright, Bjorny boy. Where do we want to go? I'd love to hit a merchant. And it looks like we only have 2 choices, left or right. I'm ever going to the right every time, so let's go left. Golden Buffalo over here. Hitting a chest after a merchant is a little weird, but that's okay. Oh dear. I made my way through the caves towards an enticing smell until I found myself right in an earthworm's den. Disgusting, pulsating cocoons were everywhere. There could be no mistake. The scent that attracted me so much was coming from them. I could not help believing that the contents of those terrible eggs were not only delicious, but also nutritious. My nose has never once failed me. Orcs consider them a delicacy for a reason. I don't remember what these do, but I know they're good. I also remember it's kind of a bitch to get them. And probably impossible for my build. Let's look around. My sense helped poorly in navigating the dark tunnels, but I was able to roughly divide them into two groups. Some noise was coming from some of them, while others were quiet. Should we go into this silent tunnel? For the noise. Let's follow the noise. I came across some goblins who were sprinkling worm eggs with the growth elixir. 200 coins to buy an elixir growth. Well, unfortunately, I am hitting a merchant, so I'm going to have to attack him. I say unfortunately. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes you can negotiate with goblins, but not this time.
And whose fault do you think that is? Man, I wish I drew thorns. You'll see why in a second. 2448, dear lord. Pain and suffering. Okay. Where'd my second health potion go? I need to kill these. So there's a problem here fighting these particular opponents. And that is that they are immune to bleeding. So in order to heal myself back, we need to do some stuff. Like that. That's a good start. Killing him would be better, which I can do.
Death doesn't teach them anything.
You sure? This is 8, 16, 20... Why can I not do this in my head? 24, 32? I'm gonna be in danger, huh? I could forcibly draw. Oh man, I didn't want to use this.
You've acquired a taste for...
But I need to have some HP to play cards, so I need to keep something going. Kind of sucks that I'm not going to be able to play gut feeling here. Wow, that hurt a lot. That hurt way more than I thought it was going to. Return a burn card. Oh yeah, ferocious card that heals me. For one turn, all enemies lose 1 strength per each bleeding. Unburn wouldn't be bad. We could get drained strength back. We could also get gut feeling back if I can't play it for whatever reason. I like barbed. When taking damage, inflict bleeding. That sounds fun too. Ignore barbed. We also get burden. I think these are weapons for Bjorn. Lose 2 spirit. If attack deals more than 20 damage, restore 10 health. Not bad. We'll take the worm's head. Oh look, scarring. I was hoping that attacking them might get the elixir of growth. It's very important. I made an arrangement with a passing caravan to take me with them. It was a great success to cover at least part of the way guarded and not on foot, but on the back of an armadillo, although I was a bit uncomfortable with the price that they asked for. I'm good. Lost 8 health, but added 5 strength. Oh no. That's going to be amazing. I couldn't cut the price and set off on foot. Couldn't is not the correct word to use, Bjorn. Did not wish to, because we have a merchant. Feel that salesmanship is not held in high esteem among stores, but I'm hesitant to ask. The demon helm. This was changed. It was nerfed. Well, well, well. There's a lot here that I want. Now we're talking. Okay, so I have 578 gold. I want... Is this the Elven Sword or the Champion Sword? Oh, yeah. It's time to win. It's time to win the video game. Man, I want the health potion, I want the Jingle Boots, I want the Goblin Armor. I want the Baroker's Mask. Want. All the things. It's probably the Goblin Armor that's the best, right? Can I afford anything else? The potion? I can afford the Jingle Boots. Jingle boots, jingle boots. Jingle all the boots. I tend to cut a mental defense, but I don't think I want to, actually. Because I'm using this entirely for my... Like, this is all I have to control my Eternal Thirst. That and just killing things fast enough. So you know what? We'll keep it. Alright, that was a successful vendor. And right afterwards, we of course find the chests of glory. These are all pretty bad, actually. Every third turn, gain 5 HP and poison. Those are some interesting claws. I'm not going to use them. Because we have the Champion Sword with the Sword of Weakness, which is... The Goblin Armor also... I think this is like the best neutral armor in the game. It gives you 20 max HP, 5 armor, and 3 ward. On top of that, the Jingle Boots give 20 more HP and 3 ward. We can dodge all of the annoying status effects. It's going to be great. It looks like the path forward... we'll go this way. I don't even know what that is. I saw a nice oasis in the distance. It was quite a long walk, but it was worth it. I could rest and quench my thirst. I took a whiff, but I did not smell any fresh foliage. Was that a mirage? However, I was too far away from the oasis. Besides, I stood downwind of it. Come closer. I think this is a mirage. I walked about a third of the way, but the smells from the oasis were still not reaching me. I was tormented by vague doubts. I passed half the way, but there were only the smells of the dry, merciless steppe in the air. This is why I bought the health potion. The vision vanished, and instead of the oasis, I saw only sand, stones, and white bones. It was a mirage. Damn it. I think this means this is a fight. Abandon anger. Accept the end.
If an orc lacks strength, then intelligence will come in handy.
Know you. How do I want to do this? I can take this hit turn 1. I have 14 strength. You have barricade. This guy does slow down, right? Oh my goodness.
They'd better not touch you.
Okay, I don't want to use this health potion because it's my only one, but I have it if I need it. There's slowdown. Okay.
A bloodbath.
We are close to dying, but not yet. Here comes the transformation. What is this? Okay, that's fine. I might need to transform. Or excuse me, I might need to heal. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, bitch. Okay. We're fine. Still good. You're tickling me. Okay. We'll drain the juices. We'll also ferocious. I can play both of these, that's fine. Bonk. The downside of the champion sword on Bjorn is it gives agility, which I'd rather give spirit, but how's that, huh? This looks sus because it is. But have faith that my 14 health and a dream can see us through. All I can suddenly hear in my head is my proclamation of we have enough health. That's all. Excuse me, enough healing.
Now that's strict.
I agree. Should have done this in the other order. Goodbye, gut feeling. You shall be missed. Heal me? Nope. Heal me? Okay, we are healing very slowly. Remove exposed from everyone. All enemies lose. That could be pretty good. I don't need dazzle because of my weapon. I mean, unless I change the weapon. Deafening shout comboing with weakness could be pretty fun. Should we try it? It's another burn card. I'll skip it, son. I'm going to regret that. But I did get another elixir. No regrets there. Oh, hey. This is new animation. A greedy goblin promised to take me to a real goblin town, and, which is more important, to bring me safely to the surface from there. The tour was going to be unforgettable. I knew perfectly well that for the sake of money, the goblins are ready to go all warm and fuzzy. So the risk was indeed minimal. Whether I even needed it at all was another matter. I have just enough here. Among the local attractions which had been suggested by the guide, I was interested in 3 places: the Goblin Idol, the shop, and the training camp. No one was forcing me to stick to the tourist routes. Take a walk. In a fairly prominent place right in the middle of the city, a stump was sticking out of the ground. So I really need 200 gold for that. Oh, I wish someone would attack me just once during overnights. So it makes it free. I'm going to upgrade this. This is going to hurt. This fight is going to really, really hurt. So I'm going to drink this potion. Here. And hope that everything is fine. I thought I'd earned the orcs' respect in the end, but it backfired. As a final test of my prowess, they set a huge armadillo upon me. Alright, I get acceptance or death. Only an idiot would be proud in my place. All these orc trials too greatly resemble mockery. It's kind of funny, that's a stab at Percival. Because Percival mentions being, like, he's like, am I proud of this?
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
Cool. So the armadillo. This is a fight. I am tempted to use the cucumber here. Where did my potion go? I'm tempted to use the cucumber. I'm going to. Because I want this and this. We'll champion strike. We'll gut feeling, which was my entire hands. Bloody sweat. The reason why I healed, by the way, am I going to be one short? No, I have just enough. Is because
he doesn't even have the strength.
This guy has spikes. Look at that. I ended outside the form. That was a good fucking turn.
A thorn can get into your eye.
A bit beyond caring, I think. At some point, he can poison you as well. So, the ward is very helpful here. It will, of course, be useful later as well. Drain his juices. Drain them!
I thought you already had developed immunity to poison.
I know, me too, right? I also fucked up that turn order. That's okay. I think it's okay. Is it okay? It's not. You bitch. Oh. Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is
You didn't
taken.
have to finish him off.
I told you, poison. It's a bitch. Complete elimination. Kill the enemy if they have less HP than the character. I've never used this before. Trigger scarring. If scarring is more than 30, fully restore HP. Interesting. Huh. Fascinating. I'll take that, I guess. I'm drawing a status card. Restore 10 HP. Well, I'll take it. I don't really have any status cards. Man, I really should have taken the shackles now. But we're going to take this and get 12 armor. 17 armor on Bjorn is kind of terrifying. This also makes it so all of our basic attacks are instinctive, which is a main goal. In fact, when I first started playing Bjorn, back when he was incredibly overpowered, I would hit every campfire for the sole purpose of getting instinctive attacks. That was the most important thing. When the steps were left behind, I felt something akin to regret. I liked it there. Stupid orcs might be aggressive, but they're predictable and understandable. Unlike the two-faced elves, they are honest, and that is what I like about them. Perhaps I shall return there when I have finished with the traitor. Now, the reason I did this particular path, I want to see if this is the same. Because if it is, oh boy. An old man in a dusty hooded cloak and scuffed boots offered me powerful potions, but he named a price that made me want to kill him on the spot. The only thing that bugged me was his self-confidence. A defenseless merchant wouldn't have lived long walking around the world alone with such treasures, and so we shall rob him of them. What an evil elf. Have a look at that. Have a look at you. Bonk.
Acquired a taste for buffs.
I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf the champion sword. I wouldn't be, you know? Like, it's so good. The best thing about the champion sword is it's good for everyone. Bjorn, Vanadis, Percival. If you find it, you can use it. Do I care about Bloody Sweat? I don't. I don't. that I have scarring. I don't think I'm able to make use of with all my might. Intoxication. Damage depends on the value of the counter. If the value is greater than 10, gets stunned. So there's the full heal I talked about the last time we fought him.
You're brimming over with power.
I am, and it's great. I wasn't going to play this card, but it's fine. Oh no! Evasion. Whatever shall I do? Oh, oh, oh. I'll transform. Tell me I won't. I loved not having to worry about that. Oh no, I was warded. Well, it's been fun. Thank you for your fat potions. You are indeed the best of the best.
Better not to get in your way.
This is going to be disgusting. The Super Elixir of Strength gains 30 strength for 3 attacks. Totally balanced. The Super Elixir of Recovery, recover 100% HP. And the Super Elixir of Rage, draw 3 cards, increase max HP by 100 until the end of the battle. You can tell where that's going to be used. And let's see. Is this the Piece de la Resistance? There's a new option here, but do I do it? Oh, some kid was offering gifts to the idol of the Inquilion so that they would take his soul and so that a demon would possess him. Is it really that much fun? So, to make an offering to the idol, you reduce your HP to 1, but upgrades all cards. The reason why this combo is so powerful is, of course, we just got a potion that restores us to full health. So we go down to 1, we drink the potion, we go back to 140, and all of a sudden, our entire deck is upgraded. This is stupendously powerful. So powerful that I'm probably going to do it. Because it gives me improved instinctive, which is... it's something. Truly something. But I wonder what this is. He's offering gifts. I don't particularly like that concept. I think I'm just going to try and get revenge on Milanus today, so we're going to make an offering to the idol. I want to show you the true potential of Bjorn. If we can. I suddenly feel much more confident. Boom. So there I am, walking along. I see a chest. I open it. I empty it. I carry on my way. So there I was. Oh! Chillin' like a boss. Gain a block for healing above max health. This is a unique Bjorn booty. And here's one of the card types I was talking about. The Ashen cards only appear if you are mind broken. And, they're very good. Deal 10 damage additionally. Bleeding is activated on the target. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I'm going to lose 20 hit points with this, and that kind of feels bad. But we'll try them out. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to make... Ooh. The demonic gatekeeper was not so much guarding the palace entrance as profiting from those who wish to enter. He was ready to let anyone pass for 500 coins without asking about the purpose of their visit. Sneak. I could not sneak in unnoticed. The gatekeeper saw through my intention and in retaliation raised the price for entrance. I needed to come up with another way. Oh dear. Pretend to be a dog. Thanks, Mortis. Out of the question. To do this, I would have to stand on all 4 paws, and if that happens to me, I immediately forget that I'm an elf, and consider myself to be an ordinary wolf. I could run away to the woods, find a pack, and have cubs. It may take a lot of time before I accidentally stand on my hind legs again and remember who I am. Are you serious? So now he wants 1,000 gold? No, I'm good. I'm good is what I wish I could say. But this character is much like the Dowie.
own fault.
With 8 spikes. Oh, man, this fight is not going to be easy. Pain, suffering. I kind of have to kill him in one go. This is my last evasion. Oh, he's still hitting my armor. That's fine. All right.
Whoa.
What are you woeing? I'm gonna take 24 here. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Pain. That was a good heal. You gonna chill?
He can't defend forever.
Neither can I. That's the problem. I mean, I could kill him this turn. I'm just debating on if it's worth it. I think I'll go one more turn. I'd like to get, I could fish for a heal, I can guarantee it. Or not. Should have fished for a heal. Deal 7 damage to every enemy. Upon dealing damage, inflict bleeding. Hmm, we also have neutralizer, which is good. Just got nerfed, wow. Deal 7 damage 2 times to every enemy. Ooh. A feast of blood. Just a stray only card. Sure. I don't think it is. The boots of weakness. Now we're good. Well, I could take the horned helm. I think my current hat is not helpful. I don't think this is helpful at all. It could be in the final fight. Maybe. Oh, there's a merchant here. Holy shit. Yeah, sure. A trading shop is like a lottery. You enter it hoping for luck, and you never know if you'll find something useful there. True, Bjorn. Well, there's something useful. Do I do it? This is such a dangerous piece. Speaking of dangerous pieces. Oh, dear. Ironically, the Elixir of Scarring can be really helpful, because I could use this and then use the with all my might thing. It might not be bad. So I had a revelation just now. This is mostly trash, though. If I use the Provoker's Mask... Let me sell some of this worthless stuff. If I use the Provoker's Mask, the Sword of Weakness will help keep the damage down from the enemies. Whereas if I swap it out for the Orc's Bane, or Orc's Axe, excuse me, the enemies would continue to scale in strength. So I'm going to have a little bit of moderation here. Just a little bit. You know the saying, greed is good until it's bad. Oh. That is a fantastic art. I'd never feared anyone, because I'd thought myself to be more feared than anyone. But in the alleyways of the Northern Gate, I met someone who I found even scarier than myself. He was so horrifying that I did not even attack him. He did not attack me either. At least not right away. At first, he wanted to talk to me. Why can't I talk to him? Wow, that was horrifying.
A breather never hurt anybody.
Don't take my cards. Attention depends on cards. Asshole. Gain a card.
No one can stand against such power.
Heal me.
His blows have become weaker.
Interesting. So my booties, these booties. I don't know how I feel about them.
I love these strikes.
I mean, it's pretty cool being able to draw my entire hand, or, you know, draw 4 cards, basically immediately upon transformation. That's pretty fun. I like that.
This one is done.
I can't help but wonder if the scarring is triggered but not removed the next time damage is received. Blood thinning, for sure. Elven ale, for sure. All sorts of mushrooms grew around the camp. I picked them indiscriminately, roasted them on the fire, and ate them. If I get poisoned, I'll simply die. People die when they're killed. We definitely want to upgrade blood thinning. We want this. Blood thinning is so good, especially on these longer fights that we're about to have. Alrighty. Against good old Sigismund. I don't particularly care. It's against the next person that we care a lot. I don't even know. I mean, I guess we can use the cucumber here. In the Milenis fight, we'll want Super Elixir of Rage. Do we just go double evasion? Bjorn has a really hard phase 1. Especially with the build that we're going with, his phase 1's going to be really tough. Oh, I just thought about that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to make some switches. Hopefully I remember. During the first moments after seeing me, Sigismund was stunned. But he quickly pulled himself together, and with the nasty grin returned to his foul face. What a fool I was. How can one trust a man with such a face? I was ready to give my life protecting him. Well now, Sigismund was guarded by some demonic mess, and it felt much nicer for me to kill him than to protect him. Yes, yes,
Your
yes.
story is coming to an end.
What a good turn 1. So, why the Milenis fight's gonna be tough here? Do I just send it?
You've acquired a taste for buffs.
I'm gonna fucking send it. The reason why it's gonna be hard is because in the first phase of the Milenis fight, you cannot transform. Uh-oh. What's in the box? The black box. I don't know. What's in it? Oh. Well. There's a world where I can survive here. And I think it's the world we live in. He's not bleeding. He is weakened, though. Fair enough. Man, I wanted to play this.
He's not that good anymore.
My greed almost got me killed. Okay. A high chance of taking all the demon strength, a low chance of the hero taking all the demon strength. High chance of the hero taking 2 strength from the demon. We'll go with a small bet. I'd like my strength, which I think he took. What a dick. Okay, I have the scarring now. Ugh. Small bet. Wow, okay. What's Elven Dance? Gut feeling. I can lose all gold, that's fine. My poor carousel. Have to count that, do you? I can drink this potion. Medium bet, let's go. I want it. Haha. All my might. Okay. Turn for weakness. Okay. We can transform out, sure. Let's unburn. Ooh, which one do we want to unburn? Probably this. 8 bomb. I have 84 armor as well. I'm not sure how that happened. Add a random card to the deck until the end of the game. I'm good. The demon skips a turn. Sure. Then we draw. I'll try to get a card, sure. The benefit of improved instinct, by the way, in case I never explained it, which I don't think I did, is I don't have to get like a curse for drawing or whatever anymore. Apparently this still adds a curse to the like into the deck now. But drawing doesn't anymore, which is fun. Alright, well, Sigismund, you made this a close encounter at the start. I don't appreciate that. That's okay. No one said I appreciated you anyway. But as always, it was a pleasure beating your ass. What's in the box? How much is what's in the box worth? Farewell, Sigismund. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
So, that's how it all ended. Although I'd gladly bring an end to him a couple more times.
It's possible that you'll have that opportunity.
It's good that you came here yourself. As you can see, Sigismund has already paid his dues. Now, it's your turn. Mortis, I hope you're prepared to keep your word. Or have you chosen death?
The real question is whether you are prepared. Now that Sigismund is dead and I can see the future in which he doesn't exist, we're going to see the consequences of your actions. Look.
Unfortunately, they were all good.
Elves will hold back the onslaught against the frontier, and it'll be easier for us to urge the parties to negotiate. The Northern Gate will once again become the guarantor of peace among peoples.
Yay, peace.
Thanks to the growth elixir, goblins will be able to assert their right to life and won't let orcs grow too strong. We won't have to deal with this problem. When you killed Sigismund, you saved the Fire Brotherhood, and they won't forget it. You will unite the people disgruntled with the rule of the Inquilines with the Fire Army. And together, you'll put an end to the demon domination.
Yay, good boy, Bjorn.
Why do I need to know all of this?
Because it's the key to your healing. It will be difficult for me to help you until you realize for yourself that...
What do I see?
Mommy!
Are you going to give the throne to the Lycan? Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
He wants to get rid of his curse, and I'll help him.
He wants. This creature no longer belongs to itself. You can't just take him for yourself. The primordial spirits won't forgive such interference.
I'll take my chances. Anyway, I have no other choice.
What about the girl? Vanadis? Why don't you give her a spin? Or do you not have the guts? And as for this one, we'll put him back into the grave where you got him.
Let everyone do as they see fit.
I always felt like Mortis was backstabbing me there. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. If you want to put him in the ground, do it yourself. All right, so we're going to switch into our Jingle Boots to gain more HP. Put in that. I don't think I want the Super Elixir of Strength. I mean, 30 Strength for 3 attacks is good. But I'd rather not die. I don't really have 3 attacks. Yeah, that's not worth it, I don't think. It's probably worth it more to get... I mean, I can get evasion through... Maybe I need the cucumber. I could also go for this. In the off chance. Maybe I'll bring the healing potion. That's weird. But if I remember correctly, this is more like a fight of attrition than anything. So we have the Elven Ale for some dodge. But I also have the the Champion Sword's Elven attack. So we have evasion through that and through this. I guess that means I need the cucumber, right? I'll just bring the cucumber. It's fine. We'll do this. Alright. If you had told Mortis to go to hell and taken the throne for yourself, you could have wiped the sunny city off the face of this earth. But you chose to grovel before Mortis. I didn't really want to grovel before him. Alrighty, here we go. So, Milenis is completely immune to all and any damage. This wasn't a great turn 1. Choose wisely, Bjorn, but do it quickly. So we're going to use the Super Elixir of Rage to draw 3 cards and to double my health. And now we have to choose. Do we kill Milenis ? Or do we kill Milenis ? The difference is what they do upon their deaths. The front one, which I don't think I've ever actually killed, upon death deals 100 damage. Or this one, upon death deals 10 damage for every curse of the Lycan within the deck. As Stray Bjorn, we have 0 of those, so it is perfectly safe to brutally murder this one. And this one alone. Draw again a card. Draw again some scarring. Now we have already transformed, which is a thing. We'll have to keep in mind. That's right. Hit me. You're not used to Bjorn having armor, are you, bitch? Bonk. I was really hoping I would have drawn that earlier, but that's okay. We can play this as well. We can dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. With more spirit, we have more healing. It is worth noting that the spirit healing does not affect Balm, because that would have been really strong. Ooh, heal for 10, sure. And Unfortunately, I can't play this yet, but that's okay. It is more important to me to save it. Now I'm taking lots of damage. Lots of damage. We could pop an Elven Ale here, but I think we'll be okay. 39 and 39. Which is like 78. Yeah, we're fine. This is with weakness, by the way. Which is why I said this encounter was more like a... If I was going to use this, I should have used it earlier. There. Attrition encounter. That's the word I'm looking for. I still should be okay. It's just not pretty. Never was pretty, was it? I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna hit this bitch to do that. And then we're gonna heal. What recklessness. Do you want me to rid you of the curse? Alrighty. So, here's where things are gonna get complicated. This asshole is going... God damn it. Is going to play my deck. How much scarring do I have? I have 2. Oh, it's spirit. I have 6. So basically... Oh, I hope we're not dead. Okay, he doesn't have my strength. He has 10 strength. That's fine. It's kind of like the stronger you are, the stronger this guy is. And it can be a really interesting dynamic. And as mentioned, I cannot transform. So some Bjorns find that helpful. Some Bjorns find that not so great. For me, right now, it's just okay. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw. Because we want to play this and this. We do not want him playing the champion strength or that. So now we're back to full health. He can play these cards. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. Alright. And that is that. Gut feeling carried me here. That was such a good choice. Alright. He's not bad, but is that enough? Milenis. She's gonna fucking kill me. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna live at like 2. Nope. Damn it! I forgot she hits me again. Oh, Milenis, you bitch. Well, that was farther than last time. So, you know, I did my best. But that was Best Boy Bjorn. And his current state, he is quite exceptional. Of course, he still has his flaws, as all characters do, but I'm interested to see how they... I think one thing that needs to be done, if anything, is the interaction between elf and werewolf form. It'd be cooler if they were more united, you know? Because, like, right now it feels like being in the elf form is never a desirable situation. Like, you're just in the elf form to avoid the penalties of the lichen form. But if it could be done, you'd just always be in the lichen form. If that makes sense. But we'll see what ends up happening with Best Boy Bjorn. This was The Stray. It is a fun, good build. Sorry I couldn't show you Mind Breakdown or a Glorious Victory, but we were almost there. Right on the cusp. I used the evasion potion too early, but I'm not sure if I would have died. So, you know. Perhaps just a minor miscalc on my behalf. But we'll be back with Knock on the Coffin lid to check out a character who is perfectly balanced. A character who needs no reworks or changes. A character near and dear to my gold-digging heart. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to the channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I'll see you next time.